Good afternoon.
Good morning. Good evening.
Afternoon. 12.
For the people around the globe.
Yeah, around the globe. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How are we all? You guys well? Hope you are well, Michael.
I'm fantastic. Yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Did you play any golf this weekend?
Did not. Came back from our trip. Little quality family time. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was a good trip, a swell trip.
It was a swell trip. Yeah, we were down, as you probably saw, we were down in Atlanta for the finals of the World Long Drive Championship. First time we've ever attended a long drive event.
To be honest, I've never watched it before. Like, okay, obviously I've saw like highlights, but I was into it all weekend. Watching it on YouTube, watching the girls hit it as well. I'm like, this is impressive.
Yeah, it's quite an amazing spectacle to see it right up close and personal when you see the speeds that both are hitting at, but the height the guys hit it at is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers. No, it was amazing. It really was. So many people on either side had really had a chance to win that thing. That's the thing I don't think I realised. I mean, I think when you think long drive, you think the names that you've heard of, right? You know, Martin Borgmeyer, Kyle Berkshire, Justin James. Obviously, I knew our own Canadian lad, Ryan Gregnell, was awesome. But when you start to see the depth, the Scottish lad, James Tate.
Yep.
Owen Meads.
Jack Smith.
Yeah, Meeks. Jack Smith, young, super talent.
Bobby Ray.
Your boy.
Bobby Ray, the legend of all long drives ever.
Yeah. The so many people with so much talent, and quite interesting to see. It's not a game of who's the fastest.
No.
All the time. I think when it comes down to it, it still is. I do believe that because I think that's why Berkshire won. You know, I think when he played Justin James in the quarterfinal, such a shame that was the quarterfinal. That would have been an amazing final because Justin James for me was the best hitter all week. Between him and James Tate were the best hitters I thought all week. They were incredibly good, but Berkshire's just got the freak ball in him. And when he catches it, because of his speed advantage, that's why I say it isn't. It's not because you saw, you can have OB sets or you can miss one and spin it up and somebody catches it 10 mile an hour less ball speed, but they catch the right launch conditions and hit it 30 past you.
Yeah.
But when it comes to center strikes, the person who obviously has the high speed will win.
Definitely.
And I think ultimately that's what Berkshire done. You know, yesterday he had it. He had enough center strikes to obviously get it over the line.
Yeah, well, you asked Borgmeyer in an interview that's coming out soon, I guess, and not to spoil it, but you're like, are you gonna pump up the speed, the next couple of days? He's like, no, I'm pretty content with where my speed's at, and unfortunately he couldn't hit the grid because on his kind of last chance at it. But the cool thing is we were watching some guys that were hitting, and we both looked at each other and said, how'd this guy even get on the stage? Yeah, and then all of a sudden they have a couple bad rounds, and then they win the last 3 sets, and you're like, okay, well the guy's taken off. So it's interesting.
It really was. I mean, we saw Kyle's first set in the first round, didn't hit any balls in play, and just lost it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Lost it.
Yeah.
Went nuts on his, I guess, club fitter stroke kind of mentor coach.
He was not happy.
Just like a full tantrum round the back of the tent, wasn't it?
Throwing clubs and
it was something else. But obviously he came back and gathered himself and brought it all together. And he, when we interviewed him, he said he actually thought that was an advantage because he got more dialed in quicker. Rather than cruising through the first few rounds and easy and get to the later rounds, and then you've kind of got it stuck in neutral.
Yeah.
It's kind of like feeling like you've got enough in the tank to win the tournament. You just start making pars. Think of Rory at the Open when Cam Smith overtook him.
Yeah.
Rory's problem was he made too many pars, and Cam Smith in the back nine was able to turn it up, went on a birdie spree and left Rory in his dust.
Yeah, good point.
It's that type of thing in sport that I don't think you can just wait for other people to make mistakes.
No, definitely.
Yeah. So it was fun, but we had a blast. And guys, while you can, take advantage of our $50 driver fit nationwide. In fact, I think it's
everywhere.
in all territories. I think it's in the UK, Australia, Canada, and the US. The $50 driver fit is applicable, so take advantage of that. I would go on the website today. I think it does end today. I think I saw something in our notes, kind of at the start of the week notes. So
It might be to the end of the month for a long drive.
okay, I
I'll
thought
double
the
check.
email. I thought the email that went round. Let's quickly check because there'll be a lot of you, I'm sure, that want to take advantage of that. That's the recap. Let's see. Yeah, might be in that one. It says for a few more hours.
Okay, so it ends today.
Yeah, driver fittings are $50 for a few more hours. So guys, yeah, if you do want it, take advantage of it today. $50 driver fits at all of our territories. So if you're looking to get fit, now is the time. Bob Carson. I'm going to pick out that name because that is the name of my best pal back home, Bobby Carson. What made you transition to the T200 in the 5-iron? Combination of peak height, descent angle, yeah, all of that, Bob. It was easier to hit. It was a little hotter. I don't carry a 4-iron, so I kind of think of my 5-iron like a 4.5-iron, right? So it can go 4-iron distance if I hit a bit of a trap draw with it. I can hit it 210, 215. I can also hit it kind of 190 and really float it. So I felt like I had lots and lots of options with that one.
Yeah, cool. It is a good iron. Mm-hmm. I need to adjust the angle on mine, but it's quite good.
You do that with all yours.
Logan Soto just made a hole-in-one on a par 29 this morning. Does it count? Also, Club C is opening near me. What qualifications do I need to be a fitter or builder? Let us know if you can hear that.
Could you hear that, Cody? Other than the delay. We always do that to the boys. Let's see. Hole in one, baby. Now we've learned how to use that, we're not going to leave that alone. All right.
To answer your question, this charger's really struggling today.
Is it?
Yeah, you can hear it. Hear it?
It's fine. Yes, it counts as a hole one, I think.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I wouldn't say we should be the judges of such topics.
No. But
The boys are saying that was full blast. Sorry, guys.
that is obnoxious. Okay, everyone relax. Just a wee joke.
I don't know how you turn it down, to be
Holy
honest.
moly. But if you want to be a fitter or builder at Club Champion, you go through their month training. Well, more than a month, but you go to Club Champion University and you get all the training that is needed to work for Club Champion. So apply.
There you go.
Apply within.
There you go. Alfred is asking, while I know to get custom fit, and he has been in the past several years, I'm contemplating a graphite design Tour ADDI 5S. Really like that shaft. I'm currently in a TSR2 with an AV. Good idea. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I always thought that 5S was a little pocket rocket. I just think that's really, really good. I think actually more people could play 5S and 5R profiles.
Yeah.
I really do.
You've been playing 5X in
I've
your
been playing
driver
5X
for a
for
while.
quite a while. 5X, I play 5X because a 5X almost always is 60 grams. Right? So, I mean, very seldom is a 5X ever, mid or low 50s. So always, yeah. Sorry for all of you that deservedly loud for a hole-in-one.
Greg the Merce says the whole office heard that.
Sorry, Greg got you in some trouble.
There's a
Sorry about
question.
that.
Flagstick golf. Hello, friends.
Scotty boy.
At the WLD last week, did you note a player, in your opinion, who could have performed with a different loft, shaft, or head?
It was very interesting, Scotty, when Berkshire went back to his old Patterson shaft on Saturday and literally just hit lasers. there's definitely a big correlation between these guys having a fast driver and a straight driver. It seemed to me, and we were chatting to, I can't remember who it was, maybe Ken Long we were chatting to, but like, is the strategy to go out there and put a couple of good ones in play and then let the speed out? And you know, kind of went, yeah, you know, yes and no, and this and that. But it did seem to me like the people who put out the longest balls were either in desperation, like you just had to, like Kyle in ball 6 yesterday against Justin James. It was do or die. He had to you know, hit the grid and hit it long. Justin James had put out there 394, and Kyle had to just step in one, and he did. 432.
Yeah. 432. What was your guess? How the longest ball to win?
Oh yeah.
What was our guesses to win? Well, mine was 415.
Yeah.
You were 425.
I think I was 423.
437.
Is that what you guessed?
I don't know what the actual winning ball was, but that was the one to Justin James, or Kyle beat Justin James in the quarterfinals.
Oh, right.
I don't know what the winning one was. I actually don't think it was that crazy long. But yeah, I'll need to have a look.
Probably 415.
But yeah, Scotty, I mean, there was lots of times we were looking at, you know, the equipment people were using and things like that. It looked to me like everyone has a kind of draw driver and a straight driver, right? Or a draw and a fade, like a neutral and a draw. And you either had it dialed or you were struggling. So it was interesting.
Tell you, there were some golf balls that went way left and way right. Yeah. It was wild. Yeah, it was crazy.
398 was the winning drive. So I didn't think it was a crazy low. So you win.
No, I win.
What do you win?
Wow, I wasn't $1,000
Steak dinner?
$1,000. Chris Pride, looking to retrofit either irons or driver this winter, what would you recommend best bang for your buck because funds are limited? Wherever you struggle the most.
Wherever you struggle the most, yeah, for sure. I mean, Chris, depending on which one's closest to what you need, I'd maybe book a fit where you can go in and kind of hit them both and let your fitter dictate where they think you could improve the most. I always say the biggest bang for your buck for a fitting is, I believe it's in the driver and the putter. I really do. I think if you drive it good and you putt really good, the rest is all kind of manageable. But if your distances are crooked and you know, you can't ever hit your numbers, or the numbers the ball goes is not what you expect, a gapping session can often be the best bang for your buck. So, yeah, I would definitely say, put it in the hands of your fitter. Go book an hour-long club fitting, and then literally go in, Chris, tell your fitter, listen, I'm thinking, you know, of having one of these retrofit. Can you maybe guide me as to which one I could use? Ogle said, miss seeing Ian on the long drive grid. I was on it. I wasn't hitting on it. We tried to hit on it. We actually did. On it, yeah. On the when we got there on Tuesday.
We were afraid. We didn't want to get yelled at.
I know. It was our first time.
It was our event anyways.
First time. We're still nervous at these things.
Joseph Vaynerchuk, any hybrid recommendations similar to the OG Sim Max?
I mean, Stealth 2.
Yeah.
It's the easy answer.
Stealth 2.
If you want something bonded, I think Stealth 2 would be awesome. But I think G430 is an amazing hybrid. What have I been playing? I'm playing Stealth 2s. I think those Stealth 2s are awesome. I play them because I like to have them bent a little bit flatter. I just don't think I'll do that again.
Well, I guess we'll see in December.
We may well see. Hopefully, Scotty boy, we will see you down at the TaylorMade launch in South Carolina.
Christmas time in the US hits different too.
I love it.
The airports.
It's amazing.
So good.
Amazing.
Silver bells.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Halloween to be done.
Halloween's mints. Any tips for building a set of TC201s over length with PX LS 65s in mid grips? I mean, depends on the swing weight that you like, but those are going to be heavy. Can we say mofo on here, or it'll be heavy mofos?
You can. You just did.
I just did. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I would heavily look into counterweighting those because they're going to be nuts. But again, it depends on the weight that you like. I'd build one up, hit it, and see what you think, and then play around with. Jeez,
that was a fly. You should fly.
You're a fruit. and play around with different weights.
That rattle your cage.
You blew it towards me.
I didn't. All right. How does Axiom compare to LA Golf LC's stiffness-wise? I have not built with them. From a feel perspective, I thought, to me, because of how counterbalance and how butt stiff the LA Golf shafts are, to me, LA Golf felt a little bit stiffer. Yeah.
I think that tipping you have in those Axioms, just you can make it play whatever, which is nice.
Very true.
I find LA quite stout, but again, counterbalance.
Dave Fogel saying, Ian, finally hit Axiom shaft. Nice, but I think, don't see the real. I think Dave's saying he doesn't think it's worth the huge upcharge over MMT. I would agree. If you're already in MMT, that was when I tested them both head to head. There really was nothing in the result of those two. I think there's a bit of a preference in which one you like, but MMT is an incredible quality shaft as well. So, we've always said it. Products from Fujikura, products from Mitsubishi, you will not go wrong from either
Good
one
quality.
of those companies. Yeah, amazing.
Greg is saying, let's get Berkshire in the studio for a fitting. He'd put a hole in our screen.
Yep, he'd break all of our connectors.
It would then hit the concrete wall behind it. We'd have to wear helmets.
You actually wear a helmet.
You would look quite funny in a helmet.
We would get one to fit my VP. All right. Thoughts on a Grafloy shafts?
Never hit one. I don't think I've ever held one.
Good value. Obviously a bit outdated now in terms of technology and what have you, but if you play something like a ProLite, play it 60, I think it's a ProLite stiff is about 65 grams. Decent, the OG kind of ultra lightweight tip stiff shaft. I played the Grafloy ProLite Elite for a while. You ever seen that?
Is it made of wood?
Same as your heat.
Grafloy was a big thing back in the day, wasn't that? And what was that yellow and black one called? Proforce?
You're so young. You're so young, it's cute.
It's cute. You're a weirdo.
That was
that's nice.
ProLite. It was nice, gold and burgundy. It was nice. I loved it. Nice Fairwood shaft.
All right, one more.
Grafloy Blue. I played Grafloy Blue. Played. What else? You're talking about the UST, the Proforce Gold.
Right.
That's yellow and purple.
No, it was black and yellow.
Are you talking about the V2?
Aye.
Aye, that's the second one. That's hence the V2. But the OG was the Proforce Gold. That's where it all began, baby.
Anywho.
You're lucky you're in a job thanks to those types of shafts coming in.
Yeah, I'm thankful for Tiger Woods.
For?
If it wasn't for Tiger Woods, who knows what the golf industry would have been? It would have still been making $300 on
He's not
tour.
watching,
Oh, you never know, Tiger. Tobias says, hi, Club Champion. What is your go-to utility irons right now? Thinking about getting a Titleist T200 2-iron. What is another great option? A fitted one. People hate that answer.
And you do.
Strixon. Strixon's a great driving iron. You had one for 2 minutes.
Look at this donkey. Yemen. Good day, fellas. Sorry I missed the first 20 minutes. Was allowing 20 minutes for your usual tardiness. On time was not what I was expecting from you both.
You know what's going to be very tardy? The building of your irons. Yeah. Enjoy, Picasso.
Yemen.
Were
you actually having to do some work? Did Yemen actually do some work?
He's hungover.
Is he?
He was on the sauce all weekend.
No, he posts these Instagram pictures like he's on this.
I'm smashed.
Big night out. He takes one sip and goes, that's
The
me.
guy's had one Shirley Temple and he's hammered.
I know. Honestly, big Jesse.
I hope that's Aben they gave us that thumbs down too.
Is a course vlog coming? Yes.
Yeah.
We're planning.
What course?
Well, why don't we share our travel schedule, Michael?
Well, if you listened to the podcast and shared it on your story, you would have won a prize on this custom limited edition Cobra Driver 50th anniversary in a gun case. And you would have known our travel schedule.
Sorry, you do this. I need to do. Good question.
What is our travel schedule? I'm going to Vancouver tonight, and then we're back, and then next week we go to Dallas for an Odyssey event.
Yep. New putters, which were leaked out, so I guess we can talk about them.
Yeah, that AI stuff. That AI
face.
Wonder had one. Looked quite good.
It's really good.
Then we're back, and then 3 days after that, we go to Carlsbad, California, with our friends at Titleist.
Time with the Titleist crew.
Some product.
Our Titleist family.
I love those people.
I do as well. I do. I genuinely do.
And then we're back, and we're here for a little bit. I might take a little R&R.
I'm taking R&R. When are you going?
Like a week after we're back from Carlsbad.
Me too.
Really? Where are you going?
We're going to Florida in November 20th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Orlando?
For a few days, probably 4 days in Orlando, and then we'll go head to the beach for 3 or 4 days.
Funny.
Why?
Funny how that happens.
What?
No, that's good. See you there.
Is that where you're going?
No, I'm not going to Orlando, but I hate Orlando. And then we're back.
How am I going to see you there then?
Well, I'll maybe stop by. Depends what beach are you going to? Daytona? Or are you going to like Miami?
Cocoa Beach, probably. No, we're just going to go, we'll probably stay in Orlando, we're going to do, sorry guys, it's probably a bit boring. We could have done this in the car on the way up this morning.
Anyways, and then we go to TaylorMade after that.
Yeah, we go to TaylorMade after that.
And then it's Christmas. I might have to go to Calgary before that. I hope not, because it's freezing out there.
It's Baltic. Baltic. Good afternoon, Mr. Dick Hedges. How are you? Hope you're well. Good afternoon. Whisker's asking, so does this mean you dropped Moose Jaw from your schedule? What's Moose Jaw?
I can guarantee you I will never go to Moose Jaw. I don't know where it is, but I know it's in the middle of nowhere and frozen.
Any product releases in Moose Jaw?
Nope.
Steph is asking, why do Vokeys have S200 shafts in them as standard? I hate an S200. Lots of people don't hate S200s, that's why. It is, S400, you hear it, people going on and on about that. S2 is just a little bit lighter, same shaft.
Yep.
But it's, of all the tests and of all the shafts that they've tested, that one is really good, really consistent. But as we always say, there's no such thing, there should be no such thing as stock shafts anymore, because you guys should all be getting custom fit anyway.
Yep. Stock is dead.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Odyssey Jailbird putters? We've seen them, we've held them, I haven't rolled them. We're gonna go see them in a couple days. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, Jailbird. Boring, that's like 10 months ago. I thought he was talking about the new AI stuff.
I'm gonna let you away with that one. I could have had you there, but I'll let you away with it.
Hard to get.
Well, we actually do. For anyone who wants a Jailbird versus a Jailbird, we have one left.
Two?
One.
Oh. Did you sell one?
Oh, there's only one up front. Where's the other one? No, I think Paddy sold one.
Oh, really? Well, that's a first. Well,
Paddy sells them.
Good for you, Paddy.
Now, we have, we have 4 special putters within yesterday. Took a look. We have 1 Jailbird Versa. We have 3 Scotty Champions Choice.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Newport Plus.
And we have those 2 concepts.
Newport Plus, that's nice. Do we have concepts as well?
Yeah, they're mallets. Like.
Okay. There you go.
Craig, have you tested the Mitsubishi putter shaft Morikawa just one with one? No, but we're going to see it soon.
What is that?
It's a DM on a putter shaft.
Oh, right, I know. I've not tested that one.
Is it a whiteboard?
Whiteboard's back, baby.
People and their whiteboards.
Listen, just because you're too young to remember what even a whiteboard was. When were you born? When it was Kylie or something like that?
Probably. I had a Kylie.
You had a dolly called Kylie.
In a 910. 910 D2. What a driver.
Me Barbie.
Can you compare the T150s to the CBs? No, but we can compare it to the Apex Pro.
Probably more applicable to hit it next to that. We really should start testing. We should really start you request that we test it during the live.
Request it.
Yeah. Guys, as a concept, I think for those of you who've watched the channel for a while, you've probably heard this concept. Probably heard this concept before, but what we were talking about doing was having our usual Q&A for about 30 minutes on the live, then having 30 minutes of literally you guys tell us what you want us to test. Anything in our demo matrix, we will test it for you at whatever speed you want. So, you know, if you're 95 miles an hour, no problem, we'll test it 95. If you're 75, we'll try and do that as well. So let us know if that's something you would like. Will either of you be putting the Atomax in play on the links to see how they do in real life?
Yeah, why not?
I will not. Michael, very well.
Yeah. We just did a ball review. Definitely one I do want to try.
Encore.
I do like this. Real nice.
Vero X2. Excellent.
Very good ball.
Very, very impressed
Highly
with
recommend.
that. Honestly, you take one of those, if you took the sort of name off it, of the ball itself, and put it in with every other premium ball, you'd be like, as good as anything we've ever tried in here.
Totally.
Really, really good. Yemen is in, have we plans for an FF video for sorting my putting? Wee jailbird looks sweet in my sweaty mitts.
What's an FF?
FF.
I know what FF.
Follower fitting.
I know what FFS is.
Follower fitting.
No. Your putting's mint.
It's not very nice. Even you're supposed to be your friend.
Nah. He didn't invite me out for drinks on the weekend.
I know. I was desperate to get Stephen.
Ah, me too.
Get after it. Dave Fogel wants to see drivers at 130 club head speed. No problem. I'll be there. Give me the spring.
Stack.
You're going to be there.
Yep. Me and Bobby Ray. And grow a mullet. Eric, Ian and Mike. Mike and Ian. Have you tested graphite design iron shafts on the channel before? Have we? No. Too lightweight.
280. They go up a little bit in weight. Maybe go up
105?
to 105, maybe 95, 105, something like that. But no, we have not tested them on the channel. They're quite expensive.
They are very mucho.
Yep. No, but I have not tested them on the channel. AKA Waffles, looking to make sure my clubs are set up for max performance, but not looking to buy new components. Would I book a fitting via CC or something else? Yeah, I mean, you can book with any club champion to go in and take a look at your gear. Obviously, you can hit some of the other stuff, or you can just look literally at Loft and Lies and set optimization. You can do that for sure.
I think it's a good way. I would rather go get fitted for new stuff and see the stuff that I have, if it's holding up to what the new stuff is, and that just tells you you don't need to spend the money.
Yeah. Fogel wants us to sell one Atomax at a time, so I can use it for driver on my sim.
We got the pricing wrong. It's actually $250 per ball.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that. Sorry, Dave. Well, not sorry. You can buy it per ball. It's no problem. World Long Drive golf ball there, Michael.
Ooh.
The Bridgestone E9 long drive.
E9 long.
The guys were saying it was an interesting golf ball. They said it was a bit softer in compression. You've got your moisturiser on too, haven't you?
No, actually, I don't.
You're shivering away.
I don't.
Must be the 3 years of using it. Yes.
Listen,
So,
Patsy.
yeah, we would definitely be fun to test that E9 golf ball.
Here's a real question. Where are those wedges?
Oh, the wingman.
Look at these.
Look at those puppies.
Oh, baby. Yemen, these are right up your alley.
Yeah, man, they're for you. Come and paint my house, I'll give you them.
Is he not done yet?
Done.
He's still...
I've had every excuse in the book.
he's out drinking. That's his problem. He's in
Steaming.
alky. He gets some abuse.
Deservedly so. De Fogo per ball. Mikey, come on now.
I'll do you a deal. Buy one, get one half off. That's a good deal.
We're going to cut it in half from. Wes Grub saying, any feedback on what to expect after the Taiwan ball factory fire and how fast they could recover? Haven't heard. Have not heard. But I certainly wouldn't like to be one of the companies. I think it's, from what I've heard, you know, Cali were one of the companies, obviously, that were going to be affected by it, but it's like their ERC line.
Yeah.
And it's more of the two-piece golf balls that are going to be affected. I don't think it's any of the premium stuff. Mike, you trade you some skin so soft for the ball. You need a new moisturizer. You're one that had shimmer in it. You can't use that anymore.
Warren says, listen,
This is so good.
that's not what you put out in the public.
Too bad it's in public. It's a wee laugh.
I'm not laughing. I was sold.
Listen, the
Right.
fact you used your mother's moisturizer for 3 years, it's okay. It's okay.
You're a PRIC.
Look at that. Whisker, Mikey has moisturizer with glitter, must be for the increased club head speed. He did look dazzlingly
computer's
fast.
gonna die.
He did look dazzlingly fast. Oh, Jesus. How can it be dying and plugged in?
Because it's not charging.
Not good. That's not good. Guys, power
Try that now.
struggle. The saying that the thing's plugged in, but it's the battery's not charging. Oh, Ian,
Is it?
what are you doing down there?
Is it plugged in?
Hi, he's
No,
plugged
see,
in.
it's not. See, Ian, you bought the junk one.
I didn't buy a junk one.
Always buying the cheap one. You know you're Scottish when.
Just you stay down there, would you?
No. Did you plug it in? Aye.
It's in.
Whoa.
We'll check in a minute if it's actually going up or not.
10%.
Joseph Vaynerchuk is saying, for testing videos, I'd like to see another head-to-head comparison of Tensi shafts and Ventus shafts. Yeah, we talked about that one, didn't we?
Did we?
Do the equivalent Ventus versus
Yeah.
like Diamant or something like that. What does that mean?
Too much information. I agree. 007.
Too much information. Nah. When are we going to test the TPT shafts? I would actually,
Nitro?
yeah, I'd like to try some nitro action.
Would you know? Mm-hmm. We need to initiate that email.
Yeah. I think that would be good.
The boys are missing their hot cup of joe.
I know, definitely.
Water.
I am hungry and thirsty.
You hungry?
I'm starving, man.
Miserable.
I'm a wee bit
Cranky.
crab it. Show the lovely viewers the Cali Golf Club, Michael.
Oh.
Have you guys seen Cali Golf, Scotland's finest?
Oh, flower of Scotland.
Look at those. They actually do look really good.
Looks like William Wallace's big sword.
Aye, as we were saying, they should be called the Wallace, the Bruce, the Shakespeare. The Shakespeare?
Shakespeare's not
Scottish.
Scottish.
Burns.
Burns.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Real nice.
Good, eh?
Yeah.
That one
Only
looks,
thing is,
that one looks pretty good.
this X should have been
Should
in
be
blue.
It's definitely.
Come on. Play the game.
Yeah. What does the Tacoma 201?
What does the Tacoma 201s compare to big OEMs?
What's similar?
Yeah.
I mean, any sort of hollow body construction.
PXG.
Yeah. To be honest, I think if you look at Tacoma and you look at Cali, it's the same.
Same.
It's the exact same.
Same. There's another couple.
That one looks nice though.
Yeah,
I think that
I
one-
think it sits okay.
I think that one looks really nice.
The CB
Not for me.
needs
CB?
a bit of work.
Not for me.
Dave Fogel says saw them on another channel.
Yeah,
already.
Rick did test them
Cheating on us?
fairly. I know. How dare you? One place for
I was gonna send you a
information.
free
Fogel.
ball too.
A free Atomax for Fogel. I know Rick only tested one of the sets. We've got 3 sets to test though. So I think it'll be interesting to test the 01, the 01T, and the 01CB.
Yeah, see?
I think proper.
Come at us, Rick.
I know. Shieldsy boy. Have you been watching any of his stuff? You don't watch any YouTube.
Don't really watch golf content.
I really enjoyed Rick's video against Grant Horvat. I watched that one last week. Grant played a one-on-one match.
I watch a little Bob Does Sports once in a while.
Did you see Fat Press fall yesterday?
I had down the stairs.
Virginia's finest.
So good.
Oh, that was funny.
FP, those guys are
Legend. Proper legend.
My 18-month-old keeps stealing my Pro Vs out of my bag to play with. How young is too young to get them started?
Well,
Liam, that could be the next Tiger Woods or Amicus Ornstam in the making.
both of my kids play. They both putt. Harper hasn't hit any shots yet, but she'll putt in the backyard. And she's 2, and Noah is now started hitting shots. He's 3, so I think that's pretty young. Pretty young.
Good. Start him young.
Yep, definitely. Andrew's saying FP contemplating life after that fall was a classic. I think he was just literally doing a body check, going, okay, legs.
You see, they paired it to music.
No, what do?
I can't remember. Bob posted it. It's hilarious.
That's so funny. So funny.
That's a lot of emails.
Greg the Merce, Ian, would you consider a match with another YouTuber? I would like to get into a little bit of the kind of like, I love team matches. Like Wonder and I were talking about this, going and playing against some other kind of YouTubers and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it would be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But I do think like setting up a challenge series would be awesome. Going and challenging another couple of YouTubers and going doing that stuff. I think it would be good fun. But I think the one-on-one stuff, would I want to do the one-on-one stuff? No, not really. Not really. Steph P. I bought Paradigm 3 high launch because I needed more loft. Really struggle with the standard setting, but it plays great at -1 loft, but goes too far. I don't get it. Steph, that's why you get custom fit.
Yep.
Make all your problems go away. That's what you got to do. What else? Any info on the hazardous orange?
Where do you see that one? Oh.
Heard of that?
Hazardous Orange Junior?
Have not heard of that.
Nope. News to me.
No.
You know more than us.
Golf 007 SD, you guys need to set up a gathering for us to attend West Coast Market, please. Yeah, absolutely. I think we definitely will do more of that stuff. You know, kind of like our Q&A we done in New York, and yeah, I think we definitely will do more of that stuff probably in the new year. It would be fun to do. Definitely good to meet you guys in person. Love to do
like a
it.
meetup in Hawaii.
I want to do one actually in Orlando. I want to do one at the PGA show this year. I want to do one
Outside of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do one like somewhere around the Orlando area, around one of the courses or something like that. It would be fun. Do a little.
Get your Sharpie so P can give your autograph.
I need to work on my autograph. Need to work on it. Adam is asking, how often are you two changing clubs and shafts with all the gear you get to test? Mikey's never stops changing. Never stops.
I haven't changed all year.
Oh, I'm going to show this.
You're going to show a change?
Oh, wait to see this.
I don't change throughout the season.
No, you've not changed.
But I
much
do
this
have a
year.
bunch of gear right now that I would like to hit. Oh. Giveaway?
Oh, no. Giveaway. Man, I love these guys, but I don't love them that much. How good is that? Thank you to Tomo Bystad for getting me. I was told that there was absolutely none left anywhere, and Tomo was like, don't worry, I got you. Managed to grab me one. And I was thinking it was probably going to be like a 10.5 or something like that. It'll just be like something I can keep. It got me a 9 degree. How good is that? How good is that? Commemorative of the win. Sorry, USA, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
So good. Little 1K blue in there, Mikey. I could end up in the bag, you know.
Ay, ay, ay.
Huh? Little testing session.
Golf 007 saying, how about after the PGA show? YouTube President's Cup.
Yeah, I'm definitely. We do need to set up a couple of definitely meet and greets. Maybe out east and the west coast. Summertime, and we'll do one in the Hamptons. Anybody in the Hamptons? Anyone in LA? Anyone in LA can get the boys onto Riviera
Or Bel Air.
or Bel Air. Anyone else?
Or LACC.
LACC would be nice.
We could even take a flight to Cyprus. Just let us know, please. And we'll give you
Yep.
a set of clubs. Why not?
Yeah, we would. we would. Anyone who can make Cyprus happen, there's a full set of clubs in you for that.
Or Augusta. Two full
Augusta,
sets.
Pine Valley, Cyprus. Full set to anyone who can make that happen. How about it?
Yeah, please do.
Courtesy of Michael. Andrew's saying we are due for a weekly update. Ian, any changes in the bag?
Driver.
What? Oh, aye.
TSR3.
Quite good.
It's very good. If you change that driver,
I think we might be
We're done.
around that point. I am in TSR3.
around that point to change,
No, we're at around the point where it's like, do not change this thing.
I have the same shaft.
Victory
Nice.
Force. 5X. You're not using this thing.
No,
No.
I have one though.
Really like this. Really, really like this. Probably best numbers I've had all year. Because I think every time I kept testing TSR3, and then I kept going back to Stealth, the Stealth would win for me because it just has that little bit lower spin.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And as soon as I started hitting this thing, so this, I had my mum bring it over. This was in my Scottish set. I said to her, I said, do me a favour, bring over that TSR3 driver head, just unscrew the head, and bring me over my two Sim 2 woods. And I think they're all going back in the bag. I think the Sim 2, because I've been using the Stealth 2 5 wood, the bonded one. I'm going to go back to the Stealth 2 5 wood. Sorry, Sim 2 5 wood, because I can play it open. Got my Tensei shafts over there, part of my 2024 setup, I told you. Told you.
2024 set. That'll change a million times.
We'll see. Greg saying, be honest, Ian started TXG to write off his constant club changes. Guys, for those of you who've followed the channel for long enough, this club changing stuff for me is a new thing. I was not a club tinkerer for the longest time. Like I'd maybe change annually, maybe.
You know when it started? When first T100s came out.
Was it?
Yeah, that's when it went real bad.
Yeah. But now I think, obviously doing as much testing as I do on the channel now, because at first I never, obviously, Matt hit all the stuff on the channel, so I never hit the stuff to know what I liked and didn't like. It was all, all his testing. So I think a lot of the time now when I hit stuff and go, wow, that really does feel good.
Will Shark is asking, have you tried lab putters?
No, but
Can
we
we
are
get a
going to
video?
do, we should do that actually.
Yeah.
That's definitely one, because we have a Mez putter, we have a DF 2.1, we don't have a Link.
Yeah, we do. It's here.
Okay, we have a link. Anything else? What is that? The only 3?
Need that broom handle one.
Yep, Chip. I changed my socks and Ian changed his driver. Not that bad, everybody relax.
It's pretty bad.
It's funny, Tyler McGee posted a video of one of our lessons in the summer. I think it was like literally June or July or something. And people in the comments were like, Ian's got to stop changing his clubs and changing his coaches and changing his this and that. It's like, I think people don't realise. A lot of the time, if we're making a post, it might not be a current post. Like I done last night, Ralph Bauer done a post about, and I was putting the jailbird. Yeah. And like, no word of a lie, 25, 30 comments like, are you back in the jailbird? Are you back in the Versa? I'm like, no, it was the summertime. It's an old post. Yeah, I honestly don't think I changed. I mean, wedges, irons, I've changed drivers a lot this year. I've flip-flopped in driver a lot. But this thing's awesome.
So good. Yeah, it's so straight, very consistent.
Big, and definitely, I think, longest numbers I've had out of anything I've hit. This is JT spec, isn't it?
Yeah.
JT spec, TSR3 with a 5X graphite design. Very good. Raymond saying I get better ball speeds with TSR3, but I own a TSR4. Trade in, baby. Trade in.
Buy another one.
I'll upgrade.
Buy 2. Oh, 1 thumbs down. That's a shame.
You get so upset with the thumbs
down.
No,
I just worry for the people that are so negative out there, you know?
You worry.
That they need a hug.
Are you the man for the job?
No, absolutely not.
Erico Cranium is saying Morikawa just won with the OG Sim. He did. Yeah,
he hits it so good.
Yeah, when he's on, he's on. It's his putting, isn't it? I mean, he's just he always hits it really, really good. But he handles. If engagement is ever low on socials, just post a video with some random driver, and you'll be flooded with comments.
It's true.
It's exactly right. It's exactly right.
Steph P knows what's up. TSR3. Here's a question from our good friend
Michael, Mr. Crowley.
Silly question. How do you know if a demo shaft is for right or left-handed version? Reason for asking is that I was given a demo driver shaft to try out. Shocker, you're trying a demo.
Mick Crowley is worse than me.
No.
I think he is. Now, put in perspective the environment. So I've got all these clubs to test.
True.
Mick doesn't.
Yeah.
Mick just loves to test.
He loves the test.
Mick is worse than me officially.
Mick, depending on the adapter, some will say RH or LH on there. Some have a little dash under the letter.
Let us know what brand, Mick, and we can tell you how to identify if it's right or left-handed. Neutral is neutral on all of them, whether it's right or left-handed. And then basically, if it's lefty or righty, the settings will reverse effectively.
It sounds like it's in a Titleist driver.
Okay, so there is no right or left-handed settings, Mick. If you go to there is none. If you just go to, Google SureFit chart, Titleist SureFit chart, it'll give you all the 16 different kind of positions. What's he saying?
Will you change driver shaft specs, Bob Egg, now that you are clearly putting extra work in on your tonal?
We're back, Yeaman, we're back. Will we change driver specs? Not because of the tonal, because of the super speed stuff I'm doing. Yes, it'll be changing driver specs, I'm sure. But maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
We will see.
Did you watch any of the Live Golf?
No. Did not. You?
To answer your question, Liam, we have no clue. Forced fun at the end. Yeah, they're trying to be a little like F1.
Yeah. They're trying to be very F1. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, they love the F1 concept. I just don't care for it. I just don't. It's not. I don't like. I'm past any of the
I forget it's even
objections. Like, totally. Last week with the individual one, didn't watch a second. So that horn is NSFW.
Must be just tuning in.
Yeah. How often do you put a stiff shaft in someone who has a 95 mile an hour swing speed? David, yeah, very often. Yeah.
NSFW.
What does that mean?
Not safe for work.
How do you know all that stuff?
It's just, people know. You're just old.
I know, I'm like, I'm supposed to look that stuff up.
Look that stuff up.
I do. Well, you're either going to not know.
You gonna play some golf this week in this nice weather we're having in Ontario?
Hope so. It's
Nice.
lovely.
Where are you gonna play?
Where? Brampton.
Couple last rounds around
Yeah.
Brampton.
Yep. A couple of last rounds. And then, I'll be on to, I'll be resigning my membership there probably at the end of the year.
It's a shame.
It's a shame. But just
New beginnings.
new beginnings, new opportunities, Time to move on.
Aiden's asking, when do your matrices fully get all the equipment for the year?
It doesn't really stop, does it really? I mean, there's always...
But the big guys, like that stuff will be in
What about
mid to
Titleist
late.
and Ping and
Yeah, they're...
Mizuno, their summer launch or their fall launch, and it doesn't stop. I mean, realistically, for the 2024 early stuff, we will have that stuff in there by probably the first 2 weeks in Feb.
Yeah, tailor-made demos, they generally arrive before Christmas, and we just can't
The
put
last
them
2
in.
years has been great. We've actually had, I mean, despite all the inventory disasters, we've had demos in place pretty early.
Yeah. When will we test the crank driver?
When will we test it? When they send us one. Crank need to send us one.
Step it up.
Step it up. Happy to test it. They do high core heads as well.
Do they? Mm-hmm. That's the way forward.
You want a bit high core.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Mick. Buy lunch for your exceptional team during the week and a breakfast tea for Ian. What a man. What a man. It's why you're the best, Mr. Crowley. It's why you're the best. J Beeps, you love Justin Bieber.
Where do you even see this guy's name?
Aye,
right here.
aye.
Rangefinder tip.
Put your car keys in the case so you don't forget to grab them off the car.
I've lost
Really good idea.
2 rangefinders.
I know,
this year.
that's actually a great idea.
You'll just lose your keys too.
Aye, it's a point. Aye, maybe not do that. But put a air tag on it. On the
You'll
keys.
lose the AirTag and your phone. You're a mess.
Kyle H, who is the most famous person you fit and how was it? Who's the most famous? Marquez Brownlee is probably the most famous person I've fit. He is very famous.
I don't know. Famous. Ian Fraser.
No, I was going to say Paddy Mark. You fit Big Paddy.
Good old Milos.
Milos Raonic. Yeah,
He's
of course.
famous.
He is very famous.
He walks around like he's a big deal.
He is a big deal.
Nah,
I thought you were going to say big dummy.
I could take him on the tennis court.
Blade Runner. 82 mile an hour 6 iron, 33 degree loft, 165 carry, X1 shafts. What am I leaving on the table? All of it. All of it.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Got to get out those shafts. Yeah. Heavy, stiff, naked. No, I definitely go get fit for those Blade Runner. I think something quite a bit lighter than that would do you well. Brownlee is YouTube famous. Still famous.
Famous fame.
Famous fame.
Look at this guy, famous fame.
Shut up. Okay.
Crazy.
I think Rob Coates is the most famous. Rob Coates is a legend. Legend amongst the OG, TXG, club champion community. Erico-
12:56.
Go for it, yeah.
I'm just saying the time.
Erico is, I'd love to see you guys fit Rick Shields. Probably the most requested fit that we ever get is to see us do something with Shieldsy.
I think he wants to be fit. The guy gets.
I don't think he wants to get
He gets
fit.
more equipment just like us.
He gets tons of equipment, but I do think he'd be curious as to what is he leaving on the table. But I do think that's part of his brand. Is like a bit vulnerable with his game. You know, it's not like he's really trying to play anymore and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yep.
Whisker Up, although now retired from golf, I would assume Bandit Baker, old Bandit.
He's retired.
He's no longer playing. Doesn't really kind of just fell out of love with the game and
Really?
yeah. He sent me an email just telling me like he's loved the channel, loved the community and stuff like that. He'll try and pop in from time to time, but he's like, I'm done with golf.
My God.
Yeah, it was actually quite sad reading it.
Get him on the phone.
I know, get him back.
How can you? If I lost the love of golf, I'd be dead.
You would.
I'd be dead. There'd be a funeral for me real quick. What
Kyle
is your?
saying-
This is a good one for you. Mm-hmm. What is your post-round beverage of choice?
Post round.
I know it.
I mean, it depends on the day, doesn't it? If it's just a normal day. We AP.
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah,
You love it, Arnold Palmer.
I do. Quite nice.
It is a good drink.
Quite nice. I've never really been one for the. Transfusions are quite good. Quite good. On course or after?
After. I don't like to drink on course. I mean, I will, but I don't enjoy drinking on the golf course.
Aye. What about you? What?
I like a transfusion.
Vole saying, if Ian speed trains Mikey all winter, do you think Mikey can finally hit 150 balls? I think it
Nope.
could happen.
I think he's going to go backwards.
You saying I can't coach you?
Yep.
Fine.
Coach doesn't show up.
Fine.
I ask, and he goes, nope. Get to. And I cry.
Do you want me to post the last, whenever it was I gave you a lesson 2 weeks ago?
Years ago.
2 weeks ago, and you turned up with no shoes on, and
Well, I was working.
you had shoes.
Not golf shoes.
Embarrassing. Everyone knows Yemen is the most famous.
Who said that?
Bet more people know Yemen than Raonic, Aiden. Yemen's famous in Carnoustie.
Yemen's delusional.
Yes. All right, guys, we are going to love you and leave you. Lots to do, lots to review.
Yep, what a boogie.
Lunch to get. Starving. You need some food, didn't you? Smart up. What's on this week? What's been reviewed? Obviously, Encore golf balls. We mentioned that. We have a best of series. Get that thing down. Best of series. We've got JPX forged, 923 forged, i230s, ZX7 Strixon, Apex Pros, Titleist T150, Cobra Mem Tour, and what else?
Come on, you can do it.
B770, baby. So yeah, going to test those, and we're not testing those.
Wow, they're good.
You can hit them. Yeah, oh, that's a good idea.
Vibracore.
They actually do feel quite nice.
They do feel quite good.
They just look quite horrendous.
Yeah.
Okay,
Poo-poo in the design.
guys, have a great week. Enjoy the content.
Toodaloo.
We'll be back here next week. We're back here next week. Oh, you're going to do, what day is it today?
What am I doing?
Halloween special. You're going to come
Why?
in dressed up as Bobby Ray.
Yep.
Mikey's getting the sleeves, cut off the shirt, Ian, New
Mullet.
Kirkland. Get the mullet on.
Big glasses. Bobby Ray, baby. Right, adios. It's 13 o'clock.
Right, we gotta go. Guys, have a great week. Take care. Thanks for joining us.